while he had lost himself. But Sora's touch, more than that, her words, her spirit, had brought him back. He couldn't fight C.S.E alone. He couldn't trust his darker half to resist the Shade's pull, because he, too, was a discarded outcast of the hive. His Grand Master's demonic presence was irresistible, drawing close all those scattered savants with nowhere to belong. Crash had felt his own will tremble. Even now he couldn't quite steady his hands. He couldn't show Sora his weakness. More importantly, he couldn't show it to his own kind. Someone had to do the right thing. The right thing, he thought ironically. Someone had to warn the hive. Anyone who can read the wind can read this message, he thought. He only hoped C.S.E was too distracted to see it. Hours passed as he waited. The silence of the desert stretched, as spacious and echoing as a tomb. The stars and moon circled overhead, trailing across the heavens. He found the constellation of Kalin the Wanderer and asked, begrudgingly, for luck. Then his eyes picked out other celestial formations known to his race. He recounted their stories in his head, sibilant, the assassin so stealthy and quiet she could walk between this realm and the world of ghosts. Dartmouth, who replaced his teeth with knives. Marrow, so cunning he outsmarted the gods and stole the dark gods' weapons in eons past. Crash found it ironic that, despite all that had transpired, a story could still lend him courage. And each star was a story, a light in the dark, a dream in the abyss. The wind picked up without warning. A whirl of sand twisted up from the ground, building, growing. Then a figure stepped from the dust. Crash stood up. He didn't know what to expect. The sand settled. A woman dressed in black stood before him. She was insidiously tall. Her hair fell in plaited rows down her back. He noted the chakrams at her belt, circular blades that could remove a man's head with a single powerful throw. Her eyes glowed the shocking green of aloe. Memory stirred, and he recognized her. He searched for her name. It came to him. Grandmaster Natrix. He bowed. Viper, she returned, and waited for him to straighten. I have listened long for word of my brother. Tell me, what has C.S.E done? Chapter 1. Sora stood on an open expanse of meadowland, behind her stepfather's manor. Instead of green grass cushioning her feet, a layer of snow and ice caked her boots. Winter had overtaken the Fallcrest estate. The trees were licorice-limbed and sugar-coated, and the sky was a white woolen quilt. She glanced behind her. A rosebush grew against a low stone wall, its limbs naked, its thorns menacing, its branches arced like claws against the sky. A chill wind blew her blonde hair over her shoulder. She shuddered, wrapping her arms around herself. She didn't wear a cloak. Her skin felt as cold and stiff as marble. She remembered this place. She had traveled here before in guided meditations, but the snow was new. The season had changed. She trudged up the icy hill. Before long, a gated corral came into view, ringed by thick metal poles. Her stomach tightened, and she unconsciously reached for the cat's eye stone at her neck, which sent only a little warmth to her hand. A monster waited beyond the corral's closed gate, a monster whose strength she needed to harness. But every time she neared the Garrolithe, it attacked her with terrifying rage. It stood on 4 legs, a great beast taller and broader than a bull. Its